Welcome again, folks. Here's another video. It's been a little while since I created one, but here's the point. Since I go over public speaking videos, I'm going to talk a little bit about how tonight's Toastmasters meeting went. So tonight, I was the table topics master. Now, for those of you who don't know a lot about Toastmasters, the table topics master is basically somebody who asks a bunch of questions or gives a lot of statements, and then he or she will pick somebody to answer that, and they have to speak for 1 to 2 minutes just off the cuff, just right away, not stalling, not trying to think too much, just to give as smooth and entertaining a delivery as possible. And tonight I was the table topics master, as I said. And the theme I created was speaking from the heart. And so I wore this little prop right here today, this little pink heart right here. This was actually given to me by my girlfriend around Valentine's Day. And on it, it's hard to see, but it says murciélago. And murciélago, for those of you who don't know, is Spanish for bat. Like a vampire bat, like Count Chocula, any sort of creature related to that. How she chose the name for me, it's probably a long story, who knows. I kind of look like a funky bat, maybe that's the case. Anyway, that's her little pet nickname for me, so I wore it to remind myself to speak from the heart. And so I asked a wide variety of questions, such as, what is the most heartfelt moment you had during the year? And giving the statement, speaking from the heart means ... And they had to fill it in. So I asked a wide variety of questions, and it was great because it was a reminder to me about why it's important to speak from the heart. And admittedly, for the longest time, I've had conflicts with this because if you're somebody who reads and watches a lot of philosophy like Richard Dawkins, Sam Harris, Jordan Peterson, all of these modern day biologists, psychologists, philosophers talk about these subjects, and all of them say, of course, that everything happens in this organ locked between your skull, right? Everything is here. This just beats to keep you alive. And that's what I generally go with, and that's how I've thought about it. However, whenever I've encountered someone, at least at first when I was at Toastmasters, everyone would say, speak from the heart. And logically, it made no sense, because I said, don't you speak from here? Aren't there neurons in areas of your brain that are telling you and showing you and commanding you and giving you the ability to vocalize sounds and give off words and meaning? I still struggle with it, but now what I've come to settle on is that speaking from the heart is just being real, being as authentic as possible, speaking your truth. And there are a few studies out there that say that there are some neuron connections in your heart. Quite a few thousand, nothing compared to your brain, but that there are a few thousand here in your heart. So that's interesting. And so I think there is something to be said about speaking from the heart, and it's something I'm trying to explore. I do know that when I've been doing these little meditations to open up the heart, such as saying, open the heart, open the soul, it's helped me become more authentic, more relatable, more personable. Somehow I'm cracking more jokes here and there, things of that sort. It's really livened me up. And so that was today's meeting, speaking from the heart. In other words, be authentic is what I know right now. Show who you are and connect with others. That is my video for tonight, guys. Any questions, comments, concerns, any likes are appreciated. Go ahead and subscribe if you'd like. If not, go ahead and drop some constructive feedback. Other than that, guys, I hope you guys all have a beautiful one.